Alright everyone, well we're back for another Lakeland adventure, and today we're going up this thing behind us, Pavey Ark. It's been on my tick list for quite some time. Hopefully it's going to stay dry because the route we're going to take up it is supposed to be pretty treacherous when it's wet, and the route we're going to take is Jack's Rake. Yeah, I've read a lot about it, and the conditions have got to be good really before you go up that. So I'm going to have my lunch first, and then we'll have a look at the map and we'll get up Pavey Ark. This thing here behind us is Stickle Tarn. Absolutely beautiful little spot. It'd be a little bit better if it was a little bit more sunny today. A little bit chilly at the moment. In fact, I'll put my jacket on, keep warm while I'm chatting to you. Yeah, this is Stickle Tarn. I believe it's 50 feet deep, and the water serves the people down in the valley below. I think the town was extended slightly by a concrete dam back in 1838, I think. Something like that anyhow, don't quote me. Right, let's have lunch, show you on the map the route, how we've got to here, and then we'll head up Jack's Rake on top of Pavey Ark. Let's have a look at this map and see how we've got to where we are. So we're currently sat here at Stickle Tarn. We're sat about there actually, where the end of that grass is. We set off this morning from the National Trust carpark, which is located around about there. From there, all we did was we followed Stickle Gill, which is a stream that runs from the tarn down into the valley, and we did that by following this green pathway here along the left hand side of the gill. Eventually we crossed it, and then we stayed to the right, and there's a tiny little bit of scrambling about where the grass is there. Nothing much to worry about though, and then it's just a steady climb all the way up to the tarn itself. Now from here, all we're going to do is follow the pathway around the left hand side of the tarn to the base of Pavey Ark, and that's where we're going to start up Jack's Rake. Once we get to the top of Jack's Rake, we should get some great views down in towards Langdale Valley and over towards Windermere as well possibly, so I'm looking forward to that. Then from there, all we're going to do is just going to follow this pathway all the way around to Harrison Stickle, and that's going to be pretty much our final destination for the day. I think Harrison Stickle tops out at 736 metres, so it says there on the map. And I think Pavey Ark, I can't really see one here, the top out height, but I think it's around about 700 metres. And then from Harrison Stickle, all I'm going to do then is just going to follow this pathway all the way back down to the van past Mark Gate. So I think it's around about just over 6 kilometres, so it's a very short one, but there's quite a bit of climbing involved. Right, we better get going. Let's go. We're at the start of Jack's Rake now, so onwards and upwards up this. Basically it's like a really small little channel between two lots of rock. It's obviously going to be hands-on, but I think you're going to be alright for a while because you've got rock on both sides of you, unless you're really suffering with exposure. We might have to put the GoPro on, I think, because I don't think the old SLR is going to be good for up here. So you might get some GoPro footage, unfortunately. It's not my favourite type of footage, GoPro, but we may have to use it. We'll see. Right, come on. Let's get up Jack's Rake and see what it's like, eh? No idea what you're seeing through the GoPro lens. You're all mounted on my chest, believe it or not. I'm just trying to get myself into this Mars bar. And at the moment you're looking, well, hopefully you're looking at Stickle Tarn still. So we've just set off. We've only probably got about 20-30 feet, and then I've put the GoPro on. Right, I'm just have a bite of my Mars bar. Hold on a minute. So you're going to be on my chest, and we're going to be going up this. Let me see if I can put the chest up. We're going up that. It's a little bit wet, but if we take our time and don't rush, and make sure we test our footing, and make sure we're gripping onto something, and we've got 3 points of contact, we should be okay. And I need to remember to not to lean back too much, because I've got a bit of a weighty backpack on, and we don't want to be tumbling down that, do we? Right, I'll finish this Mars bar and then we'll carry on up. Yeah, it's a little wet in places, as you can possibly see on the GoPro. Obviously want to try and avoid that as much as you can, and then pick out the flattest bit of rock to put your feet on, and ensure you've got a good handhold before you fully weight your feet. So I'll just stop here for a little bit. There's little areas where you can stop and stretch your back a little bit, because you're sort of you're leaning over a lot, leaning forward, trying to keep your centre of gravity quite low. Hopefully you can see what I'm seeing here now on the old GoPro. Sheep are making a hell of a noise. Hopefully the wind ain't too noisy for you. It's not too bad, the wind, but there's a breeze, and these GoPros don't like it when there's any breeze. Right, let's carry on a little bit further up. Yeah, obviously it's a popular route, this one. A lot of the rock is polished with the footfall as the people over the years. I would definitely not recommend this if it was lashing down, and again in winter conditions it's a different beast, I would imagine. You know, like I say, this is my first time up it. I would imagine in the winter this is a serious undertaking. So be warned. But yeah, you just take your time, and just try and relax. Easier said than done, I suppose, for some people. Like I say, some people suffer from exposure more than others. You've got to bear that in mind. You know, if you're relatively experienced, and somebody says, oh, I'll come out with you, you know, find out what experience they've got before you take them up this, because you don't want them getting scared to death on it and never coming out with you again. So treat them gently, people who are new into scrambling. This is a grade 1 scramble, I believe. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of scrambling and quite a lot of rock climbing. Exposure issue is not really a problem for me, but like I say, some people would be probably petrified. Anyhow, it's gorgeous. Hopefully you can still hear me alright. The wind's picking up a little bit more now, and you can see this view that I'm seeing. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Enjoy. Seen this tree a few times on videos of Jack's Rake on YouTube. Whether it's this one or there's another one further up, but yeah, looks familiar. Yeah. Right, I'll try and point the camera down the way we've just come. So I'll put my feet in so you can see. So there's my feet, and hopefully you can get an idea of how steep that is. However, the GoPro makes things look worse than they actually are. Just bear that in mind. But it is steep. Take my word for it. But GoPro footage always makes you look as if you're a superhero, which is why I don't particularly like the footage. Right, we'll leave you on Stickle Tarn again. There you go. Alright, fella. Risking it a bit, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Well risking it. I don't know if you can hear the echo. It's absolutely brilliant. Don't know whether the camera's picking it up, or sorry, the microphone's picking it up. Anyhow, try and listen to the echo. Try and listen to the echo. Here we go. Keep quiet. Amazing. Amazing. That's as far in as I can zoom, unfortunately, people. That is one hell of a loud bleep. Right, we better crack on. We're getting near the top now. Getting near the top. Oh, I think we made it. I say I think because I've had a little look around and can't see any cairn up here. You know, that we normally put a stone on. So I'm assuming this is the top because this is the highest bit of rock here. So I'm going to say that we've done it. We're top of Pavey Ark, 700 metres. Oh, I enjoyed it, really did. It's fantastic. Great little scramble. I personally didn't have any problem with it, but if you've got a serious exposure problem, then you might freak out. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. It was nice and dry as well for me. It would be obviously like I say, a different ball game if it was wet all the way down. There's a little bit of wet patches now and again, but you can avoid them. Well, I did. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Got a great view of Coniston as well. So let's just pause this video right here for a moment. Now, I've no idea why I referred to the stretch of water in the distance in this shot as Coniston when it's obviously Windermere. There's no way you can see Coniston from the top of Pavey Ark. Anyhow, I can only assume I was suffering from a little bit of altitude sickness at that point or something. However, slightly more worrying is that I do it again later on, so that's extremely upsetting. Anyhow, just to clarify, it's Windermere and not Coniston. Let's crack on with the video, eh? Out there in the distance, I don't know whether the camera will pick that up. Yeah, beautiful. As you can see, the sun's out. I'm going to have to take this off in a minute. In fact, I'll take that off now. And then we're going to make our way over to Harrison Stickle and then drop down back to the National Trust car park via Mark Gate. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. Great day. Sun's just going in now a little bit. Now that I took the jacket off. Yeah, I'm going to stay up here for another 5 minutes, have a little wander around and then head over there. So next time I chat to you will probably be on Harrison Stickle. All right? Enjoy the view, everyone. Hey, we made it. Harrison Stickle. Finally, our final destination for the day. Oh, let's get a couple of rocks on. It's got a proper cairn, this one. Let's have a look. Let's get a couple of these low ones. There we go. Here's one for you. Let's put that up there. Oh, hang on. Let's do that again. There you go. There's one for me. Oh, what a fantastic view. Check that out. You've got Coniston there in the distance. Absolutely brilliant. So the height of this one is 736 metres above sea level. Oh, so it's a little bit higher than Pavey Ark. Oh, what a day, what a day. Really enjoyed it up Pavey Ark, especially via Jack's Rake. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant, loved it. Conditions were great for me though, nice and dry. Didn't really have a major problem with it at all. But you won't want to try that in the wet, no way. And you probably definitely want to give it a miss in the winter as well, unless you're well experienced. And obviously if you're scared of heights, forget it. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, the light is going down. Every time on every video, I always leave it to lastminute.com. Right, so the light's going, so I'm going to head down now to the National Trust car park. So I will see you all on the next one, alright? See you everybody, take care.